Alright. What is up, guys? Welcome to our very first show of the Artists Panel here at the Live Workshop. We have some amazing artists with us today. We're gonna go through a whole bunch of topics, including just art, games, international, Dota 2 stuff related, all sorts of cool shit, guys. It's gonna be pretty laid back, pretty easy going. We have Anuxi, we have Thiago, Tvidotto, and we have Danidem. What's up, guys?
Hey, hello.
Good to have you everybody here on our first show. We're gonna be winging it for part of it, I'm sure. But yeah, let's just get a quick introduction from everybody here. We'll start with Anuxi. Tell everybody here that might not know you. Everybody here probably already knows you, but you know, go ahead.
My name's Anuxi. That's not really. I make Dota 2 cosmetics. Been in the industry for 10 years, games industry, been making art forever. And I love Dota.
Sounds good.
Go ahead, I'm updating the channel. Go ahead, Thiago.
My name is Thiago. I'm an architect. That's it.
What? No, you're not getting off that easy, man.
Okay. I do some couriers for the
Yeah, so this is what I say every time I try to push Thiago's stream out on the Live Workshop. Is like, if you guys have a really cool ass career, chances are that Thiago worked on it or worked on it with somebody, because he puts out the best ones out there, hands down. All right, and we got Danny. Huh?
That looks better.
And we got Danidem.
Well, my name is Danny. Danny for friends. I've been working for video games since I'm 27, started with 19, so 9 years ago. Started working for video games, and well, I make stuff for Dota 2, alongside with people like Steph, Thiago, or you, Manny. I studied music for 11 years. I don't know.
You studied music for 11 years?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you play?
I played the viola, the violin, guitar, the piano.
What?
Yeah.
All right, dude.
I'm thinking about taking an orchestra or something and make beat badass trailer with orchestra.
Dude, bring your violin to the international. I want to hear you play the violin.
No. You have to. You have to.
Please? Come on, violins are little, man. You can carry it to the international.
I'll talk with
Viola,
some
even smaller.
And as we have Anuxi on the big stage, we can have Thiago or Danidem just playing away.
The world's smallest violin.
Some super sad music as we see some sculpting of Bristleback's nuts or something.
Yeah, well,
Actually. Be fun.
Hey, yeah, some people want you to play on the stream. You have your violin right there?
I don't know.
Oh my god, it's happening. Dude, that is awesome.
Yes!
I gotta say, violin's probably my favorite instrument.
Yep.
That was easy.
Right?
Actually,
Hands down?
Planning on getting one very
Uh,
soon.
Oh really? You're gonna learn?
Yeah. I was like, I got nothing else like to learn now.
Hey, maybe Danidem can show you at the international.
Yeah, that's why I want him to bring it, so he can teach me basics.
Oh man, I'm gonna jump on that line. I want to learn too.
Yeah. Just sounds so cool.
It's the best sound in the world.
Oh man.
I started learning guitar like 3 years ago.
Mhm.
Not for 3 years, but I tried to start 3 years ago,
It's hot.
and it is hard. And I learned the riff to Sweet Child of Mine, so I had that down. And then my E string broke, and that was the end of my guitar career. I never replaced it. I was just that killed it for me.
That's so awesome.
The last time I played this,
Oh shit!
this is really bad. Yeah.
My God, we're actually like legit now. It's not just like a bunch of artists winging shit. Like, look at this, we have a musician.
I think secretly all artists have like an affinity for music and can produce like or have produced music. Because I've done like electronic music production
Really?
back in
I-
the
Oh
day.
my god, really?
I play the piano.
Uh,
Nobody cares.
yeah, I learned how to. Well, how to play the piano.
I only remember one song though. I mean, I took classes when I was way younger, and
I never took classes. I hated classes.
I hated the classes too. That's why I stopped. But I remember one decent song. Everything else just fucking gone. Lost it all. All right, Danidem, please. Wait, are you playing the violin like a freaking guitar?
Yeah.
We want to hear the violin, dude.
What the violin?
What the fuck is that?
Give
God damn it.
trolling me.
It sounds good, but
So much time without with I don't know, man. With the thing here is super bad because the last time I played was a long time ago. Well, if you want me to play, I can play.
yeah,
Doesn't
please.
matter. It'll be awesome. Even if it sounds like a cat dying.
It's a violin. Always sounds awesome.
Well, you have to keep talking about anything while I set this up. Well, we're talking about Dota or violin shit, you know.
Violins.
Well, I don't know. This might get, you might bring this to the international, so it's now related to Dota.
Oh, okay. How is gonna be this related to?
Oh, there he goes.
Oh my god, it's so much time without playing. I don't know what I can play.
Yeah, there you go.
No, man.
No, that was more in tune. You're getting
I
it.
can't play.
We totally put you on the spot, man. Sorry. Oh shit! Listen to that.
I never played the Dota song with the viola, so I don't know how to.
You're trying to bring.
Song
Oh
with
my god.
I don't know. I don't. You asked me to play violin. I don't know what to play, man.
Dude, that was something really good.
Oh my god. I can't play any.
No, man, that was good. That was good, man. Good
That's
job.
awesome,
Good job.
yeah.
Thank you for enticing us.
Last
Awesome,
time I
man.
played
Thanks.
viola, I'm telling you know, like I'm playing the violin. You know, it's like.
No, that was awesome,
Well,
man. Thank you. And bring it to
Hunter's
international,
trying
man.
to
You gotta
collab,
teach
but
us.
he can't.
You're gonna have to give us lessons, Danny.
Yep.
Yeah,
Or
well,
when we're an idol on the side of the. Be all good. All right. Well, me, I am Sith Happens. My name is Manny. I've been in the industry for about 15 years. I've been doing Dota items. I started doing them a little bit after I think Anuxi, you were in there like probably like first in line.
I think Danny and Thiago were way before me.
Oh,
I just
really?
jumped
Oh,
in
wow,
the
okay.
contest.
Okay, so I joined after you guys quite a bit, I guess, and I did I started with the Bloodstained Bridges for Pudge, and then I did the Tools of the Meta Harvester, and then I've been making a whole bunch of other sets after that. And before that, I worked at a whole bunch of different studios, including Lucasfilm and Digital Extremes, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, that's me. So moving forward, we're gonna do move on to the segment Workshop Spotlight. So what we're trying to do in this segment is get some highlights from some other artists in the community. Maybe some artists that haven't gotten a lot of attention because they didn't get into the front page of the Dota Workshop maybe, but their sets are freaking awesome. So we rounded up a whole bunch of sets, and we're gonna show them a little bit and talk about them, and hopefully get some eyes on them and get them some attention and try and help them out and help the community. So that'll be really cool, right? So first up, let me switch the screen here. We got. Oh, look at that! It's a Bounty Hunter set.
Which one? I can't see.
Did you want Thiago G?
This is the. Yeah, this is the.
Ah, I like that.
Twin Blades Assassin. So here, I'll share it with
That's amazing.
I'll share the link with you guys here on the chat so you guys can see what we're doing because
So
there's gonna be a
good.
delay on it.
This is really nice.
So,
really,
I
really
think-
like it.
Chiago
The-
worked on this,
No.
right? No?
Let's talk about why this is not in the store, because nobody can answer that question because it's so
It's
freaking
got
stupid
a
that
lot of fucking votes.
Something with this kind of really high quality, because Motenai is a really good 3D artist, like so fucking good.
He's like,
I don't get the point. Like, I seriously doubt that Valve didn't notice this set. So one of two, they are saving this for later for a very big event, or they missed it somehow. Something that I seriously doubt because the quality is there. You know, got custom particles, custom icons. The 3D is really good. The design is really good.
It's very
doesn't
clean. I
make
mean, you
any
can see all
sense
this, all the
for me,
things
like,
at a distance. Yeah.
yeah, like this shit really pissed me off. Like something with this high quality not getting in the game, and then you see other sets with way lower quality. No offense, and it's like, dude, this is
No offense.
this
No
makes
offense,
so
but fuck
fucking
those other
zero no
sets.
sense. It's like so freaking stupid for me. So yeah,
I need
I
to
don't
say
know.
something. Motenai is really good doing those things. If you check all his items, they're all high quality. They're all really well made. He's really good, and he's really nice to work with. He's that kind of guy that you can just trust, and you don't need to keep talking, interacting, and giving feedback to each other. We just go one to our side, and we keep working, and we just trust that it's going to be good, and it's going to be good. He's really good.
Yeah, I mean, all the sets that I've seen from him have been really good. So I think we have to give this one a shout out.
Yeah, I don't know if it's on your list. There's one that he made for Legion Commander that's really good too.
No, I don't think we have that one, but we can do that. We can do that one next show.
Yep.
But right now I'm showing the video, the YouTube video of the different animations that got in there. I mean, you guys can see the set really stands out really nice. It's totally with the Bounty Hunter vibe. And got a new death animation as well. Oh, there it is, a close up. Oh, he's got some gold coins on his back. Oh man, that's excellent.
Yeah. There's on the backpack there is some gold, some coins, and I made them dropping.
That's awesome. All right, so I'm gonna copy this
Based
link.
on the animation. So when it does the Jinada attack, it drops more coins.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's actually pretty damn neat, man. So here's the link to the set, guys. I mean, it's got a lot of votes, but anyways, if you guys like it, you guys want to support Mutt and I guess Thiago worked on this as well. Both of these awesome artists. Rate it up, and we're going to each item and rate it up, just like the other sets that we're gonna try and push on here and get some of the other community artists shout outs and get them on the board. So yeah, that was a Bounty Hunter set, the Twin Blades Assassin. Very cool stuff. All right, let's move on to our next one that we want to show you guys.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, no worries, man. I think this one we got chosen by Danny. It's their Artisan Havoc set. So I'm gonna give you guys. Yeah, I'll give you guys the link so you guys see it, and I'll give the chat the link. So you guys are in tune with what we're talking about, and you guys can check it out at the same time as us.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
This Clockwork
love this
set
set.
this one is really nice.
is really
So clean, it's simple, like the design elements are really well done. It's like,
It got 4 fucking mustache styles. What the fuck is It's awesome. It's like
Oh my god.
my
Okay,
wet-
that is a lot of
my-
styles. That thing we were talking about earlier.
my wet dream came true. Like I can almost get one different mustache for every single day of the week. I think it's so fucking good. Like
Here,
the
I'm-
design reminds me of Eggman from Sonic, and that's.
Oh my
freaking
god,
awesome.
you're
Like,
right. I didn't even know the
Yeah.
bad guy's name from Sonic. I didn't remember that.
I just remember him
Robot.
as like
Robotnik.
Robotnik,
guy.
Eggman.
Oh, it was
Robot-
Robotnik. You're right. Oh,
Robotnik,
okay.
Eggman.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
I
You're right. You're right.
Robotnik. Yeah,
really
Robotnik.
nice.
All right, so let's see if we can maximize this a little bit for the chat. Oh, there, look at that.
They are also like Motenai, that almost all they do
This-
is really good.
The both of them, Onilov is top-notch 3D artist.
They are.
Anna Thafk is a top-notch 2D artist also makes 3D art, and they're probably the workshop team that works harder, makes more stuff, and they are quite good, like so
Yeah.
really good.
This
And then
Oni and Safik,
what? Sorry,
the two artists you're talking about, Oni and Safik.
Yeah.
and Safk.
Safik.
Yeah, Anilov Safk, yeah. And this set was one of the first Clockwork sets, is not the first, and didn't get into the store yet. And there was a test with the Clockwork set
Yeah, but
that got in
I
game.
have a guess why it didn't get in the game. It was the first chest after that that rage on Reddit saying about favoritism, thing like that, and they were
Yeah,
getting a
but-
lot of things on the Bloom Festival. They got like 4 items.
Still, there's no excuse if someone keeps doing great stuff.
Yeah, the favoritism
Because
thing is
if
a
their
whole other topic, and
stuff is good, if their stuff is good, and they keep doing good stuff, they deserve to be in game.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
favoritisms, that's
Yeah, maybe it's the same thing you said before about being saved for a better moment. I don't know.
But there needs to be a like with that thing. There needs to be a balance in the workshop. There's going to be people who dedicate their professional lives to making Dota stuff, which is like us. And then there's
The
people who do
hobbyists.
this as a hobby. So there needs to be a balance between the people who do it as a hobby and the people. Because if someone dedicates their life to doing workshop stuff and then they don't get anything in the game for 6 months, it's like, well, should I be dedicating?
You
my life?
gotta eat, man.
So, like you can't just put the favoritism card like.
And that's one thing that really bugged me when I start seeing all those Reddit posts about the favoritism for the workshop artist and all this bullshit that was going on. I think all the people that were complaining about that stuff don't realize that it's not favoritism. The people that were calling out, that was actually some of you guys that they called out. I was pretty upset at that stuff because you guys worked super hard to make a name for yourselves from the beginning in the Dota workshop community. And the fact that people were like, oh, those guys are getting favoritism, you know, we want to get our stuff into, you know, for people that were just getting started in the workshop. And you guys have been doing it for years. You know, so I mean, this is like, they didn't just, you know, knock on Valve's door and be like, hey, you know, just do my shit and it's gonna happen. It's like, no, man, you guys worked for it. And every single industry in the world works that way. If you guys work hard for something and the company likes your work and it continues to sell, that company is gonna build a relationship with that artist or that, you know, whatever the job is in any industry. So it's not favoritism, it's you build a relationship of trust and continued success between both parties. This is the way the world fucking works. It's not favoritism. People need to stop complaining about that shit.
Yeah, and the problem
Yeah,
comes
I had
when
this-
you are. Sorry, go on, Steph, go on.
Oh, I was just about to say, like, every one of my Facebook friends who are in, like, high up in the industry and stuff actually emailed me, like, messaged me on Facebook, and they're like, I can't understand, like, any of that, like, Reddit thread, because they're all in the same boat. They're like, that's just how it works in the games industry. It's how it works in any creative industry. It's like, if you outperform your competition, then, or, like, produce more, or make a name for yourself, or do anything beyond, above and beyond the call of duty, then it's more natural for you to get picked up faster than those who don't do it. And I was like, yeah, well, I don't know.
Yeah, you know the problem here also is when you work that much. I worked to the point that I ended up in the hospital. I collapsed, and the problem comes when you work that hard and then people start hating you because you work hard, or start blaming you on throwing shit because they are not able to catch your level or your workflow, how fast you can produce, how fast you can make stuff. I didn't fall from a tree and bam like this. Like I've been doing this non-stop day after day for like 10 years, as well as you well really know, Manny or Steph or Thiago, that this is all about practice. If you practice hard, you get anywhere. And all these people hating, they don't realize that there's people even creating smart accounts to throw shit to us, and stuff doesn't work that way. Like, for example, when I see something that is really good, I feel like, man, this is really good. Like, you have to admit when something is good. It's hard to people to admit when something is good. Instead, they get angry because they can't make that stuff, and they blame you or whatever with no sense. and that's pretty sad for me. Like super sad. Like we are humans, we have sentiments, you know. We are not a freaking stone. So first of all is respect, and then just work hard. Nothing more. My 2 cents.
Yeah, I mean, when I see people's sets getting game, you know, that are deserving of it, whether it happens a lot or not, I mean, you got to be happy for those people, man. They worked hard to get that work done, whether they're new or they've been doing it for a long time, you know. The favoritism bullshit is just ridiculous, and people that are complaining about that don't realize how industries work at all. Because, like I said, man, that's everywhere. That's how it works. You know, that relationship was built. It wasn't given to them. So if you guys are calling, you know, those people that they're getting favoritism, those people saying that are asking for favoritism because they haven't been working at the workshop as long as the people that are deserving of it for that whole time. So it's actually backwards.
Like, I can understand the rage. Like, it all came across from the whole Dazzle. Like, my Dazzle set, I worked on it for like a month, and then I submitted it, and then like 2 weeks later, Valve added it to a chest, which they'd obviously been planning for quite a while, because they pretty much were like, fix these changes right now. I was like, okay, and I fixed them. And then like the next week, the chest came out. I was like, what the hell? So it's obviously something that they were planning on experimenting on. They didn't warn anyone, they just did it, and then the whole community was like, what the fuck, you haven't released anything because you've been on holiday, and we didn't know, and then you've got like all these patches coming up that you've been working really hard on, so you haven't been, like, it was just like a series of unfortunate events that kind of led up to it, and then Valve like had to like say, I'm very sorry, you took like the brunt of all that fire. I'm like, I don't really care, like I don't mind.
Oh, really? They apologize? That's really nice of them.
Yeah, they apologized. It was when I sent that, hey, can you guys, like, single items again?
Oh, that's right. I remember we were
that.
chatting about that one time, and they started facing in, like, about a month ago or so, right? With the chests as well, which is nice. Yeah, I wasn't sure about the way that those chests were working out, you know, with the, what was it, $2.99 for the chest, and you can keep getting the, was it 4 or 5 sets inside there?
Yeah. And then they released, like, the $1 chest, and I was like, yeah, that's sick. So... yeah, they have a plan and stuff. They just sort of, they like to experiment a lot, and like you can't like take that away from them, because that's how you learn and grow and collect more data and stuff and improve the economy and improve the game. So, I was like, I don't really care. You can fucking experiment with me all you want, because I don't like. I'll take any fall you guys want to throw at me. I don't mind.
That's
as
awesome.
long as you guys improve the game, I don't really care.
Yeah. I mean, they do experiment a lot, and it's you know, for most of the time it works great, and when it doesn't, they always seem to come around and find a good balance. So I'm sure that we'll get back. It's already getting on there, so it's great. Happy to see the single items coming back, and I'm glad that you got them on the road for that, Anuxi. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, it sounded like they were already sort of working on it, so it's just like, hey, can we get some feedback on what you're doing with this? And it was really nice that they replied, so then I could just forward that to the community. That's good.
Sure. I think the one thing that I'm really looking forward to is getting stats for sales and to see the peaks, you know, of when your set does well, when it slows down, so you can actually, you know, work with the marketing for your own set with that, and you know, those stats are just invaluable. So we need to put more pressure on that, so we can get it working, you know, with Valve, and they can help us out with that stuff.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Yeah, soon.
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 When it's ready. When it's ready. All right, let's move on to the next set. So that was the Artisan of Havoc with a little diversion, but it was a good topic. That's a good topic. Let's check out. What's the second one here?
Third.
Oh, here we go. We got a Magnus. I think this was yours.
Eh?
Let me give you guys the
Link.
link.
Link in chat.
You jump around a couple of screens. Back and
That's
forth.
on your love and stuff
Here we go.
as well.
And we'll give people the link as well in the chat. Oh,
I remember.
the ROM
No.
Protector Magnus set.
Oh yeah, this is by Mihail.
I don't know how to raise
I
her.
don't know.
Mihail Siano. That's kind of Romanian, I think.
Siano.
Mihail
Is that Romanian?
Siano. Well, it sounds like my mom is
Yeah.
from there, so
Some,
it reminds something familiar, you know. Mihail
Let's see if it's
Siano.
true.
The reason why I chose this set is
Romania.
like, it's a
You're
little
right.
bit personal, because I've watched this guy progress from when he first started doing workshop stuff, and I think this is like the best thing he's made. Like it's just like the progress of his work through like the year, and then like this and the puck set. I think I submitted a puck set as well from him.
Oh, the puck set
Yeah,
was
there's
his
a
too.
new
That's
one.
awesome. Yeah, we have it coming up.
Improve it a lot, I think.
Yeah, he improved
Yeah, that's a
so
good
much.
point.
Like these two.
It's a rule of
Just on
life.
that
If you
merit.
keep working hard, you improve. This
Just focus on your art and you focus on improvement. Like
yeah, agree.
you'll see.
I like the lighter hair. It really stands out.
Yeah, good contrast, good value use.
Yeah.
Like in game looks good. Oh, he doesn't show. This is like a main gripe I'm having right now. Is that now that you can do the in-game like item view or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You press I on the keyboard and it zooms in. Like everyone just takes pictures of that. And it's like no, like give me like the zoomed
actual
out
in-game
version.
size.
It's all pixelated.
Yeah,
And it's like
yeah.
gross looking, and it's not using because that view actually uses LOD zeros instead of LOD ones, so I can't actually see like the LOD ones and stuff like that. It's really annoying. But yeah.
Yeah, I try
Even
not to
other
zoom in
than
too
that-
much on screenshots because I mean, you know, like the texture size is not built for zooming in that close. It's just not. That's why you have marketing images. That's when you pretty it up, you know, and get the close-ups there. But in game, yeah, you never want to get that close. It's not built for it.
Well, these ones use the LOD one and the highest MIP of the textures in that showcase view. But if you zoom in game, it still uses the MIPed versions and the LOD ones. So showcase uses LOD zeros, which is the highest MIP and the highest polygon. Whereas in game uses the LOD ones.
Right. Yeah, and even when you're testing, you actually see the load 0, but when you're in a real game, it's not gonna use that load 0, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It doesn't get loaded up. So I'm
But
actually
no,
The
it
LOD
does.
zero
It gets
appears
LOD
when
zero
you-
in
when you
showcase.
press I.
in showcase, but not when you zoom in close. But when you're testing it out and you zoom in, you do see that load 0, unless they've changed that recently.
I think if you
In-game?
use the new camera, it changed to LOD 0.
It does it when you're testing though, but when I asked
In-game
Valve
too.
this directly. They said that didn't work in game, unless they actually changed it. They changed their minds and they switched it out.
Wait, that
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
work in game?
Not when I asked. They might have changed it by now though.
I'm going to test that right now.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Yes, that's pretty wrong.
Do it. Do it.
No, because I tested that before. and it
You
was
tested it in
working.
game or just through, like, I mean, when you're
Game.
testing with a compiler, it just shows you that load 0, but in
I
game,
almost
like
don't
with
use the
real items,
compiler.
I was told it didn't by a Valve employee. But hey, who knows?
I'm
You know,
not-
maybe they
I'm
changed
not
that.
saying
and
you're
it's awesome.
lying. I'm not saying that.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Alright, so I'm actually going through and rating these guys up. If you guys like this Magnus set and you guys want to help this workshop artist, rate up his items, guys. Help him out.
Yeah. I also tried to choose ones that are like not like have 0 votes, like under 100.
The lower
votes,
votes, yeah, so you can help them out when they
And
deserve
that
it, yeah.
were like really, really good.
Absolutely.
Like this guy is good and he doesn't deserve 98 votes. He deserves like
Yeah.
900 votes kind of thing. It's like it was actually quite hard because it's like the vote system works pretty good. Usually over 500, it's like you got a pretty good shot of getting into the game, I think.
Yeah. Oops. Oh no, that's just this is what the loading screen. Rate up. Pretty cool.
Okay, so I zoom in. It looks like ass.
Oh god, my
press
notebook
I.
didn't start again. Yeah.
You want to share your screen, Nuxi?
No, it's using LOD zeros.
In game? In a live game?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
well,
in a bot game. It's a bot game.
Yeah, because a lot of LOD 0, LOD 1 doesn't have the bottom part, like the back part of capes and things like that. So if they use the showcase showing the LOD 1, it's going to be really, really awkward.
Yeah. This is definitely LOD now.
Alright, Skype's taking a crap, but it's loading slowly. I'll speed up in a bit.
Hey, they didn't enable my alpha maps on this Luna mount. On this Luna set, I should say.
Oh no.
Yeah, Luna mount. Son of a bitch.
You need to keep me in the... There's a courier I made, it took like 1 month to get the alpha. Not I made, I just animated.
Oh.
Like 1 month
Actually-
to get the alpha working.
Yeah, I was asking for the treant as well for the the Nature's Prophet
I
treant.
have a bigger one. On El Gato, took like 6 months to load the mask 1 and mask 2 of the version that I made.
Yeah, if you look at Shagbark,
Soon. Shagbark.
you can see like that terrible polygon there. And when you zoom in, terrible polygon isn't there. Yay! Yeah, so it does. So they must have changed it then.
Yeah, I think they did. Well, that's great news.
I'll stop sharing.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Well, that's a great Magnus set. I really like the spear, really.
And Wind Ranger doesn't have the back part of the cape. So if you use the in-game view, it will be transparent.
Oh shit.
Like really strange.
Oh god, that's my hat? Yeah.
Hey, so he's got 2 different horns on this, it looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, he's got the
Pretty
2
cool.
horns in this
Yeah,
set?
yeah, it does. I didn't realize. I never saw the second horn. This one's actually like the horn, not the armor on top of it.
I always rate and favorite. I think favorite does something, but I'm not quite sure what.
I have no idea.
Yeah, the favorite, I have no idea, man.
I
just
know
do
the
it anyway, I'm
favorite
like, it's gotta be.
shows that you favorite for the people that are your friends, but just that, I know it helps. in anything.
Jago, you did an amazing job animating Shagbark's face. I'm just gonna say, like, his eyes.
All the animations on that thing they're amazing, man.
Yay, thanks.
I really like the tongue on Sabark.
I like him when he licks the screen on the portrait.
Soon we might have Beaver Night, Jago. Soon.
Beaver Night.
Every week
Soon.
I'm like, it's happening, Jago, it's happening. And then we get like
I'm
one
watching
little
Cybermet.
streak.
I'm watching Cybermet every week.
Oh man.
What's that?
Beaver Night, Korea for Sing Sing.
Oh, man, when you guys finished that a while ago, huh?
Yeah, there is a hint on the update. There was portrait information added for Beaver Night, and we are, oh my god, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
It's happening.
It's almost like sometimes you see your sets on Cyborg Matt's thing, and sometimes they take way longer to get in, so it's kind of like, I don't know, man, kind of torturous.
Yeah, you need to watch every week.
Oh, I don't think I can. All right. So next one up, I have KOTL set that I actually like a lot. I never saw this one even myself before because I don't get a lot of time to look through the workshop as much as I'd like. But check this one out, guys.
Link.
Yeah. I'll get you guys the link. And link for the chat as well.
Oh, I put in the chat. Okay.
I'll put them both. I'll put on Scout for you guys as well. But here it is.
KOTL.
Oh, we have a video. Alright, let's start with the video.
Ah, that's from Tiger Craftsman. Yeah, I saw it. It's pretty boss. I really like the horse.
Yeah, man. Like all the gold and the staff just makes it.
Yeah.
That staff is beautiful.
I'm gonna see it in game. The presentation render doesn't really do it justice, I think.
I want to see the horse in game.
Is it glowy horse?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know how it looks in game, the horse, because the armor is taking most of the visual space from the in-game view, probably. So you can't see the horse.
The undercarriage of it, yeah.
That's a big
Yeah.
problem because when you make
Probably
something
use
that,
two materials for that, right?
yeah, like maybe with a lower armor, like less armor on the horse, you could notice better the horse because it's really beautiful.
I like the idea of two materials.
I showed it to
the-
Ryan, and Ryan's like, "Oh, it's that celestial steed from WoW. It just doesn't have wings." So I brought up the celestial steed. It's
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you can pass it off to Anuxi and she'll put some feathers on it.
And balls.
Yes.
balls. Yeah, the feathery balls.
Feathery ball.
The spikes.
no.
Yeah. Like feathers.
Buck feathers.
Spikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd do a number to your underwear.
Well, here you go, Steph. We have he does the screenshots like in game, so you can actually see it at the right scale.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Mhm.
I know it's not the best representation of the work, but it's like you need it to make an accurate judgment on whether.
Yeah, it was like that Navi set that got in with the Queens of Pain, right?
Mhm.
Where it was like close-up shots, and people were like, "Oh, you know that, you know, you can't read any of that shit," but you saw it in game, and the wings actually looked really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I remember Valve telling us at TR3, they were like, everyone was complaining about that Navi Cop set, but when we saw it in game, we're like, dude, it looks fine.
Yeah, looks great.
We're like,
Is there horses for this thing? You know, like his queue? Oh, what?
oh,
Screenshot's
custom
broken.
horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing what
I
What
think
he
there's
pulled
just
off
one
with
set
the
with
the
custom
budget.
horses.
I look at the budget for KOTL. Like it's not that high for the mount.
Really? Because I mean, the armor looks just fantastic on this horse.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
mount
did
is
something that
1800.
18.
Oh, horse armor's 1400. Okay. Why don't they just combine it?
Yeah, these two
We were asking
materials
about that,
were
actually.
Never used or never accepted on the workshop, but there is in game visitors like that, so it's possible. It's possible to use two materials. Is there any other hero that does that? I don't know.
Oh, someone asked us if we've got any favorite HUDs in the workshop, which is something I never pay
Ooh.
attention to.
The workshop.
Favorite HUDs? Well,
Hello.
the ones I purchased already. Yeah, I mean, I'm using the Lions one right now, which is really, really nice. But I used to use that water one before that, which was awesome. That was my favorite one. But I haven't looked at the submissions for HUDs. Maybe we can do that next show, next week. We can take a look at some HUDs for people.
That's a good
I
idea.
don't know.
Help out some of the
I just
2D
made
artists
it.
as well, you know?
I just made one, so
You made a HUD, Danny?
I like the Indian's HUD.
Yeah, his is my favorite. Like it's his, and it's like the. I've got it up on my Dota right now if you want to look.
Yeah, let's take a look.
it tanks from day to night.
It's really good.
Q.
This one, the Vengeful Spirit, Skywrath Mage, Dream Hack, Dream League. Really nice.
It took a lot of time to make it because it was my first time doing. I finished it hard because I have like 4 started. I never had
I
time
like
to
it
finish them. So
Oh, this is
Like
the
it because
daytime,
it's
nighttime one, right? This was yours, Danny? I didn't know.
yeah, it's mine.
Oh, look at you! Look at you!
A lot of people don't know that I made it. Even close friends that you made that. Yeah.
Busy guy,
I
this
remember
Danny
seeing
then.
something like that. Yeah, I remember.
I like it
Someone
because
saying
the
that that
contrast
was the best
isn't
HUD
too-
inside thanks, right?
Yeah, probably I'll make more because it was quite fun and Judy is my little world, so I'll try to make some more.
Can I just have like a Shadow Fiend smoke cut, please? Thank you.
Yeah.
Just
I
smoke,
tried to make one, but it was bad.
and you should feel bad.
Yeah, it was bad. I was like, wow. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to making 3D. Thanks.
Alright, awesome.
That's it.
Right on. Alright, so that was KOTL. I'm gonna just finish rating this guys up so you guys have the link. If you guys like it, rate it up. Help out our friend, that's Smiley Face Dude and Idle Craftsman worked on this set. So yeah.
Semicolon 3.
Yes. Is that what we should call him?
That's what I call him.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what everyone calls him, isn't it? Semicolon 3.
I don't know. I've
Is
heard.
it because,
Smiley face
there's a
dude.
colon?
Oh no, I think it was just random. He just did it for the fuck of it. I think. I'm friends with his brother, Chris Effects.
He does a lot of the Dota effects stuff.
Uh,
The cinema stuff.
no. Oh well,
Trailers,
no, different guy.
stuff.
All right. let's move along. Let's move along. We got a puck set. Who has one?
There's a lot of good book sets. Which one?
Is this you, Steph?
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
from Mihail.
Danny, you can say it, man.
What? Which one?
Mihail Chinu.
Mihail Ciano.
Mihail.
Mihail
Mihail.
Ciano.
Yeah.
Mihail.
Okay, Danny. Okay, you're cut off, man. You can't say it either. I mean, you started trying 3 times. Like, dude, we can guess.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, it's all good. It's all good. Oh shit! Look at all the alarm. Never realized them moving all that much. Pretty dope.
Get in chat. You want to get in chat? Shiva's
Good
there. Hello, Shiva.
Yeah, we got Shiver and Admiral Bulldog himself up in the chat. Greetings to you guys. We're gonna be showing the Lone Druid a little later on for Mr. Bulldog.
They are both in the chat.
Huh?
Okay.
And here's a link for you guys for the puck set that we're looking at right now. Right on, right on. Rate that up, rate that up.
Why is working out on the first GIF? It's like,
I don't. That's his flail animation.
Yes.
I'm like,
Yeah, it's
why
probably
would
the
you-
player.
Is this the flail? Because I was like, is that a new run animation that they did for him? I don't know. Should I?
Yeah, it's the
It's like
flail.
working out.
He's working out. You just have to
Yeah.
Photoshop some weights on there and put a little headband on him. I'd buy that set.
It's just really
Oh, those-
cute. Like I
those
love the
flail
headpiece.
animations
The
are
headpiece looks really nice. Like I don't know if he's got a portrait view of it.
Portrait
and
view.
The colors work really well. Like they're just, I don't know. I just really like it. Like there's a lot of puck sets that do this kind of color theme, but I guess I like orange, and he incorporated orange really well into it.
Yeah, the pink and into the peach colors work really nice. I see a lot of puck sets are getting super oversaturated and they go overboard, and this one doesn't cross that line for me, and that's why I really like this one.
Like I said, Mihail Cianu is just improving so much. Like these last 2 sets from him have just been insane, and they've got barely any votes on the workshop, and I'm like, that's sad, man.
Yeah, this one's at 158. So yeah, if you guys like this stuff, help this artist out, man. Let's get him some votes on his items, so Valve can get it on the map and possibly get it in game.
Yeah, make sure you not only vote the collection, but vote each of the items. In
Yeah,
the
yeah,
collection.
like whatever.
know
So
it's
what I'm doing on the
a
stream is I'm
huge
going through
pain in
each
the ass.
item. Yeah, I'm actually voting each up so people see that as well.
That's like one of the major things that Valve need to change. Like they need to make it so that sets are 1 item on the workshop, and you just vote once, and then that's it. And you have to make it so easy for people to click that button, whether they like it. And right now it is a pain in the ass. That's why like good sets are being ignored, because it's just like.
The only
people are
thing I
like,
can say about this pack set is the loading screen maybe needs, well, you know, maybe it's about quality, but maybe the loading screen needs a bit more work, my humble opinion. I think.
Yeah, I mean the set itself is great. The loading screen could use some work for sure. But I mean, if you
Yeah.
guys, I mean that's the good thing, right? Like I agree with Anuxi's point. When you're surfing the Dota workshop, here, let me just jump to it to give you guys a taste of it. And well, you guys know where this is at. The front page is usually what people see, and that's it. Most people don't even click page 2. They just don't. You know, people don't bother to go. They're like, oh, I just want to see the cool shit, and they think that the cool shit is only on the front page, and that is not the truth by any means. There's some super awesome stuff hidden in the pages way back there, but just because at the very start they didn't get a whole bunch of votes, they just never make it to the front page, and that's something that I hope Valve can find a way to fix. Because there's tons of cool shit that people are not seeing and therefore not voting, and then you know, as a result, Valve doesn't see it.
When Dota Cinema makes a set, for example, I'm okay with that, but maybe a set takes like the first 8, you know, slots of the workshop because, and we need to.
Yeah, that's the next point.
Like
Yeah.
one single
One
set
button.
taking 1 slot, so that way you will spotlight way more sets instead of
Makes it-
someone with a huge fan base gets all the first slots.
Yep.
And people miss a lot of stuff. And that's
Yeah,
a huge
like
problem, in my opinion.
Websites that get all their people to vote stuff up through like the thousands, they'll get
Yeah,
like
I
even
mean-
if the set's not. I mean, if the sets are usually good, you know, if they're working with a company, which is nice.
Yes.
But they just
totally fine.
overpowered the crap out of all the sets that also deserve attention, not just because they were told to vote it up. That's when I say is like, hey guys, even if I'm promoting a set of myself on the live workshop, I always say, guys, if you guys like it, rate it up. I'm not gonna be like, hey guys, rate this shit up, you know, let's get it in games. Like, no, if you guys like it, rate it up, and that's the way to support us. And usually the people that
Hey,
are
you
in your
don't
channel
like it,
are gonna try and support you, right? But I mean, still have to say it. Have to say it.
It should be like there should be like a small section for the top voted of the week or the most popular, and the rest should be like just recent or whatever. Because yeah, like there should be there should be the recent section and the most popular section on the front page, because the recent section is hidden under another tab, and it's like it needs a huge overhaul. Like,
Yeah, and at the point that Danidem.
3 rows, it's like, oh man, look at all that space you're wasting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
Basic
also,
like web design 101, like you have to make it easy for the end user to access and do what they want to do, which is view the art, upload it. And
yeah, you're right.
now,
Three rows
hard
is
to do.
is tiny. I mean, why not have
Hard
more
to
rows
do.
on here, honestly? But yeah, that is the other point that Danny brought up is having the, you know, if you have a collection, just show the collection icon with maybe, you know, the smaller icons when you hover over it. All the items show up maybe as a pop-up, but you know, having 8 spots taken out of the front page
maybe
for
10,
one
11
set is
slots
it's
for
killer.
One set. It's
Yeah.
like,
way too much. Like
Wall
I'm
Runner,
fine
Center
with
Wall
these
Runner.
big communities. I'm fine with the big communities showing up their stuff. Like, hey guys, you can vote here. Obviously, a lot of people is going to vote that. So obviously, they are going to get to the first place. That's fine by me. The problem comes when you get the first 10 slots, and it's like, dude,
Yeah, like there
what
goes the
about
first
other
the front
great
page.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially now with the
Stifling
loading screens and the special effects and the icons. I mean, that's another 4 slots, you know, that would get taken out.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and then like different styles. It's like, oh man.
But I mean, like, check this shit out. Like, I'm on page 14, and I just run into a pretty dope set here.
Yeah.
Like, look at this thing. Page 14. Who's gonna go to page 14? No, you know, like the mass people just don't do it.
Nobody goes to the page 14. Nobody. Like, no freaking body.
Another thing that I thought would be awesome. I think we spoke about this actually before, you and me, Steph. We're talking about, you know, like in game, getting people to vote for random workshop items or sets that come up while you're waiting for your match to start. You know, just kind of like how you're like you do the quiz for the weapons or for the items. We just get the workshop a random workshop item or set to come up, and people can rate it. You know, as they're waiting for stuff. I think that would be just fantastic.
One that was uploaded. Just do that. Or,
Yeah, yeah.
Like, because the most recent ones are the ones that sort of need it the most, I think, because then the people can just get the feedback instantly and then start changing it while they're still on that sort of item.
You know, Manny, the Clockwork, you have to open it? The Clockwork, like the Big Daddy Clockwork.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. Like, you take an idea from another thing, like a game or a movie or whatever, and you throw that into Dota. That's pretty legit. But the problem there, for example, is that they went too far, in my humble opinion. Like, that's a freaking Big Daddy. Like, maybe with a few
It's-
changes
it's-
here and there.
Yeah, because it had like the screwdriver and everything. But I
Like,
mean, that,
it's
there's just a
really,
quick example of. I mean,
really
the quality was there. You know, maybe the design wasn't great, but it's just an example that I was on page 14, and you know that. Oh, what? Oh, the call's still going, right? Weird. Okay, ignore Skype. It's being a bitch.
From top.
Yeah, it popped up, but it's fine. Skype is crazy. But yeah, I mean, just an example that there's some cool shit past page 1. You know.
Yeah, I think the most popular as well, like it lasts for a week, I think. I think the cutoff is 7 days. You can be on the front page for, and then you get punched.
Yeah, then it
Automatically.
just goes into the Oblivion pages.
Yeah, then it
We lost
reorders like
you-
the most popular.
Cam.
Did we?
All right. Let's do one more, and we'll go to our next topic. And then next week we'll do a whole bunch of other sets and feature a bunch more artists. So we got, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3. Which one should we got? Let's show this Kiss of Crows. I'll give you guys the link. Bam, and I'll give you guys the link. And let's check it out.
Oh, didn't this get like a huge amount of controversy on Polycount?
I don't know if it was a polycount, but Enemy was telling me that people were complaining about the boobs, and some people loved them, and then, like even girls like the boob stuff. But I was like, hey man, there's armor on them. I don't see what the problem is. I think it's a great set. I saw him working on it, and he asked for some feedback from some people, and he actually changed quite a few things on the set, and he knocked it out, man. Like it came out really, really nice. So let's check out the video. There's also special effects here. So Enemy worked on this, and the special effects were made by Abyss. And they both did a really good job on the set. So check it out. Got a custom weapon glows. And he's got some trails on the shoulder pieces.
Pretty cool.
Trails always look amazing. I mean, you can throw trails on anything. It's gonna be like, ooh, little trails. It's just it's the go-to, man. It's just awesome all the time. I like them.
How will the trails interact with Blink Strike? Does it show?
Yep. So he's got trails and he's got little feathers that come out. So this set, I guess, he's got the whole crow vibe going with the set. Is the design to it?
Crows are so cool.
Yeah.
When she runs, like just the lines, like because it's so angular and stuff. It's just it's not something that appeals to me, but it looks cool.
Oh, you think the trail should be softer?
No, it's just the silhouette of the shoulder pads. They're like really angular, and they stick right up instead of.
Oh, instead of back?
When she runs.
Agree.
Oh,
like her
yeah.
shoulders
The
go
animation
right up,
is
so they,
yeah. I see what you mean.
Because it's really annoying, because like you you design the thing to sit on the base model,
Mm-hmm.
and then the animations are like, oh, actually, you know what? Your shoulder pads now stick up like 45 degrees at a
Yeah.
different angle, and you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, like
That
all
is
your
like-
lines are broken. And...
That is a great point. You have to sometimes model to the base run or the base stand animation, which usually, sometimes they just change dramatically.
Yeah, like
I
the
think we're
latest
going-
Naga set that I made, I had to change a whole bunch of like the silhouette stuff from the original sculpt because in game it just didn't look that good.
Now that I see this set, one thing we should talk about is how far the workshop is going with special particle effects.
Oh
Like,
yeah. Please go
what's-
ahead. That's a great.
Reddit
That's a great
What's-
topic.
what's- Yeah, I know, but what's the limit? Like, we're going a bit too far because, for example, now what's the difference at all between an Arcana and one of these sets with new stuff or the Immortals? The Immortals are way too good. Like, there's a lot of new stuff there that you can call them Immortals, but maybe people is going too far with particles from.
Yep.
my point of
I
view.
agree, man.
The problem is that you need to call attention of people, and there's a competition on the workshop, so you need to keep
Yeah,
improving. People are always trying to make their items stand out in the middle of the
Yeah.
crowd of the items. There's a lot of people submitting items. There's a problem. It's always going to people will always expect more. Like that. I gotta
But-
say, the guy that made the set is on the chat. I need to say he's a really nice guy. He's following my on my stream too. We are always discussing about particles and things like that. Just a shout out to him. He's a really nice guy.
the thing is, the problem most of the time for me, like if you have a really good set, like talking about quality on the 3D art, and the design, and all that kind of basic stuff, I think it's fine to add particles. But I saw sometimes like with sets with really badass particles, but the set itself is not that good. So the problem is that those sets that have really good particles and not really good execution in terms of 3D design, they're still getting attention. So if you submit a set with a really good quality without particles, it doesn't get that attention against those sets with particles but bad execution. So that's my point there with the particles
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, but this kind of discussion we'll always have, I think. I remember, I don't know if you saw, like last year on Polycount, there was a guy blaming people that are using promotional art that are not in-game picture. I think Anux saw that.
Oh
he
yeah,
was
I remember you talking
directed
about
at
that.
me. Well, he was like, this is an example.
Oh yeah,
of
he
someone
uses
using-"
one picture of your
Yeah.
work, yeah.
He used a bunch of mine actually.
Yeah, and he was blaming people about using artwork as a promotional thing on their item, and it's
I remember that when you told me that, dude. I
It's
started
true.
laughing out loud. It's like, really, you
Yeah.
can do a marketing set without it being having to be. I think he had the idea that it was like the whole controversy of video games using cinematics to promote their game for their trailer, and they're like, oh, that's not in game. You know, I want to see the in game, and you know that's fine. That's a preference. But if you're making a marketing piece, it's just you're selling the idea of it. You know, it's up to you to how far you want to go into it and see the game and all that stuff. But I mean, tying that into the game assets and marketing things for Dota, I laughed out loud, man.
Yeah. Well, it's just to get someone to click on your button, right? And then say, oh, I'm really interested in the set. And then you provide all the extensive in-game shots that you need to provide.
Yeah.
Like, I have a problem with the ones that just show marketing image and no in-game shots because it's like...
Well, yeah, I mean, you're not buying the marketing, but that's
yeah,
the attention
I
grabber.
I agree.
Awesome. All right, well, that took. See, like, I thought that was gonna be a way shorter section of our panel, but that took a while. So next week we'll do the panel. We'll do a new artist panel, and we'll showcase more artists and try and help out more people, which I think we did a pretty good job
think this
today.
I think this style of showing good items that didn't get
With
enough-
low
not
ratings,
enough votes.
yeah.
For low ratings, I think is a good one because there's a lot of other great sets, but I don't know if huge amount of votes. I think that this style is nice because there are people that not made on the first page, and it's obvious that they not made on the first page because of the ratings are really low.
Yeah, and you're like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, even during the week when we're setting up the show, and I'm looking through entries, and I'm actually going into the really late pages, and I'm like, holy shit, this thing has like 50 votes, and like, man, we gotta help
It
them out.
just shows you how much like the workshop interface just sort of fails everyone.
Sure.
Yeah. Like it's all external marketing really to get votes now. It's just not like first page exposure and then external marketing to get first page. It's like that's the workshop.
Yes, I'm louder than a lot of you guys here. I don't know if you guys can turn up your microphone or not. I have you guys blasted as high as I can. My mic is lower right now, so there's not a lot I can do on my end.
How you can have
I can try
troubles
doing
on
it with
the-
mine.
Yeah, so turn up your microphones, guys, or just speak louder.
Manny, how you can have problems into the Millenary Falcon? Like everything should be soft, you know?
This might help. Did this help? I don't even know.
We'll let the chat
Bigger?
decide.
I don't know. I can try to talk
Turn.
near the microphone. I don't know.
Mine's already maximum crank. Yeah. Oh, it might not be in Skype though. Hang on. How to?
What?
Yeah.
Someone is hearing me twice.
Oh. That's so good.
Hello? Test?
Sounds
Alright,
like someone.
I should be a little quieter now. But okay. Should be good. Try and fix there, guys. Okay, next topic on the artist panel. Check it out, guys. The International. The Compendium. International TI3. We can talk a little bit about TI3. All four of us were at the International 3. We're lucky enough to get invited by Valve. And we are also invited for TI4, so we can talk about our experiences, what we liked, what we hope to see for the next International, the things that are going to happen for the International, and I guess we can start off with the Compendium. And how crazy is this, guys? 8.4 $4 million.
Oh my god. So
They are
good.
printing money, like
Printing money.
unreal money. You know, it's kind of. I think I'm really happy that this is happening because this means that that the well work pays off. Like they are doing a great work this year with the compendium they learned from past year. Also, the Dota 2 scene grew up a lot. Like there are a lot more of players, teams, tournaments, and this just started, you know, and it's going to keep growing. Next year we maybe get to 20 millions, who knows? But it's insane how much it's growing. The stretch goals that Valve are providing. I'm quite disappointed with the hat, being honest here.
Dude,
But,
it's not even released in
what?
China yet.
The hat, I don't like the hat from.
No,
from
no, no.
this year.
It hasn't. The full release hasn't come out for China yet. So those numbers are just gonna skyrocket after that, man.
They
Oh,
it's
really?
not released in China yet.
Not officially. Not their big release that they want to do.
What?
Oh, the
I
perfect
think
world
they're
thing?
planning to release officially for months. Okay.
Mhm.
But it's
Yeah.
not-
Yeah, I thought it
not
was
yet
like the
released.
29th of February. I
Yeah.
thought
It was
that
supposed to be
like
the spring event. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, full supporting the scene on the company features, and the immortal items are quite amazing. Like, dude, the sniper gun is at wall next
No,
level. It's
for me,
like
it's the lion. The lion is amazing. The one with the fish.
lion is really cool. The fish is super cool,
No, the fish is amazing. It's
and the
incredible.
trail boots for Tinker. It looks like a StarCraft, you know, like kind of a StarCraft teleport. Is super awesome. I really like the immortals. The Orchid Storm with the rest. Ultimate, I think they are all really great.
Yeah,
from
they're
my
really
point
nice.
of view.
They're really nice.
They're really nice. Yeah, Valve did a great job this year.
The only thing I hate about the Immortals is that their polygon counts are way over budget. Why can't we get those polygon counts?
Oh,
It-
yeah.
So we cannot
There's
compete.
no way.
But
that
those are
the
Valve items
Storm
though,
has
so they
400
get
tries.
to spend a little extra. They just they get that ace in their pocket. It's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's okay.
Yeah. It's so no
Storm
one
has
compete with
way
them.
too-
So no one will make
Sad
something
Sad
that's
face.
better
Sad
than
face
Immortal
Anuxi.
because there's no
so
polygon.
sad.
So I'm loading. I have Dota running right now. So you guys were talking about the immortal items, and I think that's something that actually did a huge spike for the international. Where are the link for the? I'm trying
Okay,
to
well,
find.
this is-
Yeah, I'm trying to find the new immortal items that came out. I already purchased like 3 of the crystals, because that's a good, maybe a top seller maybe.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no, it's not loading.
What?
I'm trying to show the immortal items.
Well,
for the
yeah.
people that haven't seen it.
Can I see my screen money because I got all of them.
You got 'em? Okay, I was just trying to show them mine so that the lag
You
wouldn't be
got,
as
like,
bad for the
10
viewers.
versions of each one.
Yeah, I got like 2, 3 of it. I'm starting Dota, and I got the Dragon Knight.
Alright, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, man. You'll be fine.
Can you see on the screen? Can you see
Yeah,
it?
go ahead. Go ahead, take it.
Oh, there's a lot of people of poly count here on the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Welcome, Polycon
Yeah.
artists.
But yeah, the immortals are quite awesome. Sometimes I wish Valve allow people to create this kind of stuff, like or underground, you know. I really think that Valve needs to add some guidelines about practicals and the guidelines because they are quite out of date, in my opinion. Well, no. Yeah. Thanks, Sebastian. Any?
Yeah, we see you now.
Okay.
I
You
think,
turned into a robot there a little bit, your voice, but it's okay.
Danidem's mic
Okay, carry on.
is- Yeah, it's okay
Okay.
now.
Yeah, well, you know,
That's better.
Spanish bandwidth quite bad. Well, the Windrunner cape, it's wow. This in game, once he moves, is so freaking beautiful.
I think the
It's
smoke
one of
is
the-
too much though. I don't know. That's my personal preference. I think the smoke went a little far.
Well, yeah, the smoke is a bit too much, but just the cape.
Oh yeah, the cape. Yeah, the effects are great.
It's yeah, like a wind cape. That's so freaking beautiful. The Crystal Maiden, I really like the loadout and the Crystal Nova. It's at another wall. It's so good. We
Oh,
got
God.
the-
Crystal Maiden.
yeah, we got the Tinker teleport.
Did you buy all of them, dude?
No, I got all of them because I'm level 406 on the compendium.
How many stones did you buy?
Yeah, quite
Be
a few.
honest.
Like,
A lot.
the problem is I bought too many compendiums to my friends that have kind of they don't have the money to buy them, so I bought compendiums for them, and that also level up my compendium. So
You
Yeah, I
whore.
did the same
Like-
thing.
yeah, I really like the design of the Death Prophet.
Oh, it's so beautiful, and that's totally not in
How's
budget.
it? What's the name of the movie? The Silence of the.
Silence of the Lambs.
I was gonna say because of the butterfly.
Yeah, no, it's not butterfly. It's a moth. The pack is probably the one that impressed me the less. The what's the name? The Orf is super cool, but you know, it's just meh for me. It's beautiful, but compared to the other Immortals, the sniper set for me is one of the best ones there.
Oh man, no! I wanted the orchid hat.
The Orchid Head is super cool. You know
That one's the best.
What?
the Orchid Head is super cool.
The orchid hat on
Crystal-
Storm Spirit.
Crystal
Yeah.
Maiden one was the least impressive for me. I was just like, why is she bald? Why is she bald?
He looks like Shira from He-Man,
You're right.
right?
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
That's the first thing I thought. I was like, oh my god, Shira.
Right, you're right.
Yeah. And the Warlock stuff.
Yeah, the Warlock stuff
Next
is
level
fucking.
shit.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
really really nice, man.
That's some
So
next level
nice.
shit.
So
When-
me and
when-
Abyss were looking at the bones for that. There's no extra bones on that staff. They actually just moved all the current bones for the initial staff, and they like connected like the end joint to the starting of the thumb, and like it zigzags all
Yeah,
around.
it's
It's
a
like,
mess, it's totally
how
a
the
mess.
hell
Yeah.
did you even like that seems like a really difficult way to animate that hand moving around, but they did it to keep the bone count down. So props to whoever
Yeah.
did that at Valve, man. That's really
That's
clever, and
smart.
that took a lot of work. Having
Yeah,
to
I'm just gonna
freeze,
high five
joints and
whoever did
IK.
that.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
insane.
I
Good
really
job.
like when he cast. I will forget the name of the spell, the one that makes everyone move slow. The spell that activates
The worst.
the yeah,
Yeah, the channeling
not the
spell.
worth. Yeah, channeling spell. I don't remember the name. When it says no with the hand, like it's moving to one side with one finger, and it's quite awesome. Really like it.
Awesome.
So yeah, all immortals are quite nice. Well, the axe one. Did you see the taunt? The fire
Yeah,
taunt.
it's good.
Oh
That
no, I
trembles
haven't
the
seen
screen.
the X stuff. I wanted to get that mask too.
And it
Yeah,
makes like
I
a
have a
fiery
question
ring.
about this one. The original one shakes the screen. The default
Yeah.
one.
No,
Because
no,
this
it
one
doesn't.
shakes.
Yeah, it's like the screen. It doesn't
It-
take the screen.
It's really really nice. It looks much more powerful.
Yeah, but the problem here sometimes with this kind of stuff is talking with players, with professional players, they find kind of disturbing in games this kind of new stuff, kind of distracting, because they are used to the normal town. Then this happens, it's like, what the fuck? This is an echo slam, something like that, from Arsaker. So it's hard to say when it's too much. I really like it. The visual is perfect. I think it's
Visual
quite
should
nice.
be like that from default, I think, because it gives a clear
Yeah.
marker of like, I don't know. I think that should
Yeah.
be the default visual, to be honest. That ring.
Mhm. Yeah, there are a lot of new visuals that are way better than the default ones, and it's like, well,
Have you seen the Windrun visual? It looks
yeah,
insane.
it's like It's like Boyd, you know, like when Boyd makes the
trail
the cute
copies.
trail. Yeah, she makes trails of Windrunner. It's quite amazing. But well, yeah, those
Love
are the
Windrunner.
immortals, guys.
Awesome.
And the poly counts go over 9,000, right?
Sad face Anuxi.
Oh, it's so bad. I'm jelly. Jelly. Okay, so what's everyone's compendium levels? Come on, let's do ego.
Oh dear God. I don't even know. I haven't been playing a lot. I've been crazy busy. I think Danidem's gonna win though. He's been buying a lot of shit.
Yeah.
It's unfair
So-
competing with him.
Okay. I have stopped saying screen.
It's 407, mine's like 307. I bought extra points so I can get the Dragon Knight mount, whatever it is. Like, I could buy it from the market, but esports, digital sports.
Digital sports.
Digital sports.
So, again, $8.4 million with what we got, a month and a half to go for the international to come down.
Yeah.
We are going to go to the 12, I say.
You say 12 million?
Yeah, 12 million. I
All right,
say.
you heard it
11,
here
12.
first, guys.
11, 12, because if you see the jump, did you see the graph? I'm gonna
Danidem.
give you the link.
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna
I
give
have
you
it.
the link.
I have it.
Yeah, there was
You
a
know
graph
the jump?
when it was like 3 million.
So, yeah, it started at
Calculating that was going to
1.6.
get to 9,000, but after the immortals, it's probably.
Well, yeah, I have the graph up right now. I'm gonna give everybody the link if you guys want to see it live and not on the stream. Here you go. So as you see, I mean, the initial spike is just crazy. It just jumped from 1.6. It just jumped $1 million in like 3 days or 2 days or something ridiculous.
The
And then it
Immortals.
just steadily went up until the immortals. You clearly see the immortal spike right up
Yeah.
here.
You can see the spike, and you can see that it's not going down. It's
Yeah.
keeping stable.
It's just it's a new curve. a bubble.
Because there's that
It is.
advertisement saying that you can buy more companion points to get more immortals.
Yeah, and people want to get, people get an item they don't want. They're like, oh no, I'm gonna give another $10 and try and get the one that I want, and they get the bonus ones,
smart.
and it just it
made-
multiplies, right?
I
quite
made
clever.
a funny pick. I'm saying it on the stream. Funny pick about this jump because it's quite, it's like pow and keeps going up and up and up and up. So it's like insane.
Printing money.
How
Oh yeah, there's the money.
Yeah,
It's-
You know
it's-
what's
Bring
freaking
it.
awesome
Falling from the
about
sky.
this? You know what's the best thing about this is that Fnatic are gonna take home so much money when they win first place.
Oh really?
I don't,
Oh,
I don't think
that's fired
well,
against every
Big-
other
Big Daddy-
team.
Big Daddy is Big Daddy, like. But
Actually,
this year
how-
is
how
super
much
hard to
Anuxi
say
laughing
who's
right
gonna win. This year it might be EG is super strong. Well, Fear is not there, but I think they are still strong. C9 is really strong. Navi maybe come back
Are
like
they?
every year.
They lost in China in WPT.
Oh my god.
Navi
Oh.
might come back because they are going to train. Papi told me that they're
Yeah.
going to back train this month really hard. And every year Navi makes the same shit. Like they lost everything before TI and then they go to TI and pretty much stop. So and
Yeah, well, they
then
pretty much, I heard their whole year is dedicated to TI. Like, they don't care about, well, they do, but like, it's like
They
TI is their goal.
and DK is really really strong. So it's so hard to
DK
decide,
is, yeah, they keep improving, man. They've
DK is wow, man. They got
IG
really.
Newbie looking strong too.
And also the funny fact is that DK is all about their coach, manager, whatever he is. That is the guy
Yeehaw!
that-
Eho!
he did-
I was waiting for that.
that guy is like, it's all about that. That guy tells them what to do, how to do it, where they are failing, what to do to keep calm, to try their best, to don't give up. That guy
Hardcore
is
manager.
like the fool of DK. That guy is really really amazing. For so far, what I heard from the players, that guy should be.
They always have Mario Party to fall back on, I guess. Somebody said on the chat. If you guys saw the
Yeah.
GD Studio stuff, they were playing a lot of Mario Party. So there's a little spike here. I don't know what this huge spike on the 12th was.
What? On the
There's a massive spike. There must have been something got released that day. I don't know. Update.
on the graph?
Yeah.
The Immortals.
No, that's a big spike. But there's like a spike like on the 13th.
Ah, okay.
Tiny little spike. It's not an immortal spike.
I know. I got it. I mean, I don't know.
That's just crazy. I mean, because yeah, like I said, like this is gonna blow up even more, you know, next year, obviously. Because I mean, the year before, what was the price? 2 point something by the end of it.
2.8.
2.7,
And here it's 2.5.
2.5, something like that.
2.5, and we're at
8.
8.4, man. I mean, I bet you since I opened this this morning, we're gonna refresh this screen.
Hmm?
Anytime now. Oh, there it goes. No? Oh, I guess I already refreshed it. Alright, well, yeah, it just keeps going up, man. I mean, like, we're on the 18th out of 22 unlocks already.
Okay.
Multi-kill banner? What is that gonna be? Just more graphics on the kill banner?
I don't know.
Maybe you get
Maybe
a
it's a
banner on
banner
the
for your
base.
homepage or something on your profile. You can say how many multi-kills you've gotten or rampages or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I'm just excited for base customization. Once we reached that, I was like, fuck yeah, feathers and hats on buildings. Go.
Hey, maybe you can put bananas on there too next time.
Bananas, yeah.
I wanna draw appearances on my build.
Yes,
Oh.
that's reserved for you, Danidem.
Yeah.
Oh, you, buddy.
NSFW.
Yeah, like being big badass stomping is buildings. That will be
Pillars
Pretty
and
amazing.
stones.
the most male base in the world.
So something I want to show real quick is the workshop space for International 4 is being upgraded, along with, I'm sure, a whole bunch of other venues that Valve is planning out. But there's going to be a big stage for workshop artists, along with the mini stations that we had last year. So that's, I don't know, I think that's going to be pretty awesome for the crowd and for us.
Yeah. I am kind of afraid because of the big screen. Maybe it's too big. The presentation stage, so there's going to be people showcasing stuff there.
I actually didn't do.
I'm
sign
not
up for
sure
the
about
stage.
doing big stage because go there and make what you do at home the whole time. Instead, I prefer to enjoy the event, if you know what I mean. So last year was like that. I tried to make stuff on the computers, and there was people coming and going there, here, asking you stuff, trying to talk with you, communicating. And I think it's better to spend time with the community instead of doing stuff. Sure, it's cool to make a 1 hour ish showcase. It's cool, like people can see how you do stuff, but you have many ways to see people doing stuff in streams, in YouTube, and you can see a lot of people working on the touch stuff. So I
Yeah.
think it's way better to hang out with the people around there. That's also
Pretty-
way
I like-
harder.
Yeah. Like I didn't sign because you have to sign up this year for the main stage, and I was like, yeah, fuck that. I'm not gonna. I'll let other people do it because they need more exposure, and two, I just want to enjoy the event. Like I want to watch Dota games, like not lean over the balcony and look at a screen, like I did last year.
Well, you definitely get more spare time now that there's going to be more workshop artists there from the headcount that we started doing. So
Yeah,
there'll
but it's
definitely be
going to
more
be a
free
lot more
time for
people.
actually catch a few games here and there. But I think the big stage, I think is a good idea, not only for you to be showing what you're doing, but I think it's a big attention grabber for the attendees. So that when people see that big screen, they're attracted to it, and taking turns, we take turns attracting people to it, and then the rest of the people can talk and do the stuff that Danidem was talking about. So I think that's a good combination to have both, work and help each other out.
Yeah.
I think it'll be way more beneficial for dudes who want to get more exposure than like. It's like I stream my work, so people can watch it anytime.
I never stream my work.
Never stream my work. You're missing
I'm
out.
so
man.
afraid of streaming.
It slows you down a bit, but once you get going, I mean, I don't know, it helps people, I guess. All right.
I think as far as we spend less time giving items, and talking more with people, showing more our work, I think it's better. It's just a little afraid the amount of people that is going to be there.
Yeah,
Last year was
and the
1,000.
vast amount of them
It was
just wanted
crowded.
free items. Yeah.
Yeah,
But, you
oh
know,
my god, there's going to be
It's an event, so we
crazy.
gotta work it and give free stuff out too, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to our show and tell. We're gonna show some of the current projects that we are